Hey guys, welcome to my classroom. My name's Ron, and I work with a group of people who have developmental disabilities. And a while back I decided to turn my classroom into a Beatle theme room, a Beatle tribute room. So I just kind of wanted to show you what some of the stuff I've got here. As we walk in the room, over here on my right I have my computer PC, and of course I have a Beatle screensaver on that. And up above I have a 50 by 60 throw of the famous Beatle image from the With the Beatles album, which I kind of like. Probably my favorite Beatle image of all of them. Past here, this is my really cool electric mat table that lifts and raises and lowers. And sometimes, I'll have to take one of my clients from a wheelchair and put him on the mat table to change clothes, for whatever reason. And my boss came in and she thought, well, if you put your guys up here on the mat table, I wonder how they feel about having all these people over here staring down at them. Because right above I have a nice 50 by 60 throw of the Sgt. Pepper cover. And to the right here, this is kind of a neat thing I picked up on eBay. It's a Beatle banner that somebody was selling, and I thought, it would add a nice element to the room. Moving right along here, by my lift, I have a couple posters on the wall. This one here on the right announces the Beatles' first USA visit, the DVD. The one next to it announces the remastered discs. I think it was a Christmas poster. Over here on this wall I have a few more images, a whole array of images actually. This was kind of cool. I picked up, it's actually a magazine cover that shows Paul McCartney when he played Yesterday on the Ed Sullivan Show. And I always liked that image, and I thought it would add a nice addition to the room. Over here on my window, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a Yellow Submarine vinyl decal on the window. And down here I have a mobile cart on wheels that I use quite a bit, and I've actually added a few Beatle images to it. And then back here, as I back up a little bit, I want to show you I've got some more images on the wall. This is my refrigerator. Naturally I've got to have a lot of Beatle pictures on that. Up above I have the original sheet music to Yesterday with Paul. Up here, a couple images. These are like colored images from the, I think it's the original Beatles coloring book, which I would love to have a copy of. Down here, an Abbey Road sign. Here we have a couple of Beatle figures from Yellow Submarine along with a mug. These are reproductions of the Beatle lunchboxes. There's many of those out there, and you can find them on eBay. Up above, A Hard Day's Night, a couple more images, the counterpart to the Michelle sheet music, which has the same cover of Paul as the Yesterday. Down here I recently picked this up. This is kind of cool. When I was a kid, and I remember the Hard Day's Night album, this is what it looked like, and you don't see a whole lot of these anymore. I just recently obtained that. This is kind of neat. My wife did this with her talent. She drew the Yellow Submarine and hand painted it, hand drew it, and then she made 5 of them all by hand, and I took them up and had them all laminated, and we used them for placemats in the room, and they've been working out really good. Moving over here, I've got another 50 by 60 throw. This, I believe, is the Andy Warhol images. That was like probably one of the first pieces I got. And down here we have some more images on the wall. Up above I have a shelf that has some Beatle mugs and some Beatle glasses. This is a recent addition that I picked up. This is a shot of Paul that I really like. It's kind of a pensive kind of photograph. I really like that. Here I've got a statue of Superman, and I thought I'd dress him up. I put a top hat on him and a Beatle necktie. What the heck, Superman's got to be a Beatle fan. So up above, I got a few records, a few more images. Here we have a Shea Stadium poster. This is my back wall. A couple more things. Paul McCartney. This is the poster that shows the various album covers. And up here we've got a couple more posters. Concert poster. This, of course, Sgt. Pepper. Back over here we have Help. This is probably my favorite poster. I don't know why I like it so much. Probably because it says "Stop worrying, help is on the way." I always thought that was kind of cool. Above that we have a Hard Day's Night poster. This, of course, is the famous image from Beatles for Sale. That is another great image. This poster is the studio session poster. Next to it we have the Yellow Submarine. Just a few odds and ends of things. Here's the Abbey Road poster. Down here is the famous London poster where they were walking down the street in London. And the Let It Be poster. This one up here I recently picked up. It's actually a 3D poster of Yellow Submarine. This is my back door out of my classroom. We have more images on the door. Over here I've got a poster that shows the Beatles probably in a very late 60s, 1970, 71 pose. This is kind of cool. A friend of mine donated this to my classroom, and this is a reproduction of the circus poster that inspired John Lennon to write the song "Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite." And that's kind of cool. I was really happy to obtain that. This back here I've got my bookcase that I recently painted yellow. Yellow Submarine yellow. And then my closet, and over here is my sink. Here's another recent addition. This is the famous Beatle Palladium poster that also was donated by a very good friend of mine. That's kind of one of my favorite posters. I like the color combinations in it. Just one more thing I want to show you. Well, actually two more things. Let me move around here. This I recently picked up on eBay that I thought was kind of funny on my table here. This is a mouse pad. It's a caricature of the Beatles, and I'll see if I can get a close-up of it so you can see it. I thought it was really funny. I don't know who did the artwork, but it was kind of unique, I thought. The last thing I want to show you before we close the video is my favorite piece in the whole room. And this is my desk over here. And on the front of my desk I have a reproduction of Ringo's bass drum head, the one that he used on the Ed Sullivan Show when they played. And I found that on eBay. That was a really neat acquisition. And I thought naturally I'll put it on the front of my desk to give it that sort of a bass drum look. So anyway, that's my Beatle tribute classroom. I hope you liked it. I wish I could show you the really cool guys that I work with in here, but unfortunately I can't. Up above I've got the Goodyear blimp. So maybe this will give instructors an idea on how to set up your own tribute theme room. So thanks guys, thanks for watching.